Representative Godson, Representative Tobias, Speaker Crisafulli, Senator Altman. Thank you. Did I forget anybody? Did I get you all? Representative Workman, I'm sorry, Chairman. Okay, I'm talking a little bit about a Texas town called Dish, Texas. Now, this was a town that was created and soon destroyed by the fracking industry. We can all agree that we like, even though we have political differences, I am a candidate for District 53 state rep, but there are some things that we have in common. And three of them is we love to drink water, we love to breathe the air, and we don't want cancer. And we don't want that for our children either. We don't want cancer for our children. Hydraulic fracking is a process where H2O, water, drilling muds, are sent down at high speed into the substrate, and methane is released as a process. It's a byproduct of a system broken. In the oil and gas industry right now, we are trying to get every last ounce of light sweet crude out of the ground as humanly possible. So we're doing things that we wouldn't normally do. Senate Bill 166 by Senator Darren Soto would ban this dangerous process in Florida, full stop. No equivocations, no partial disclosures, nothing of the sort. Fracking would just be eliminated from the state of Florida. Peak oil is the problem, as I said. Peak oil is a process where we're at a system where we don't have any more oil, so we're doing things we wouldn't normally do. So we're going places we shouldn't go, and we're expending more energy to get less out of the ground. Oil cannot be manufactured in a lab synthetically, and that's because it requires the one thing that we don't have in a lab. We cannot recreate time. So time is the problem. Florida is seabed. It's uplifted from the ocean, so it's limestone. It's very porous. It cracks. It's the reason it's such a great aquifer, and that it transfers water so easy, but it's also the reason why we have sinkholes everywhere. So Florida's substrate is perhaps the worst place that you could possibly frack in the country. The poisons associated with fracking include benzene, cancerous, polychlorinated biphenol, cancerous, and once you pollute the aquifer with these products, with these byproducts of fracking, you can't get it back again. Once you've completely and totally poisoned the aquifer, it doesn't come back, which is why Dish, Texas no longer exists. So we can agree we don't want poisons in our water table. We don't want to be able to light our water faucets on fire. So we look at other alternative methods by which we can get energy, and those include the sun, those include wind, and these are the things that we need to be concentrating on in the state of Florida. We need to ban fracking, and we need to turn our attentions towards advances. Advances in battery technology now make solar power more conceivable than at any time in the past, and we should look into that. When you build a wind turbine or a solar panel, you don't need extravagant security clearance. You can have full employment for an area, such as Brevard County. We can employ every single citizen in Brevard County in this new industry of energy. And so energy itself represents a solution to our problems. And alternative energy is not a problem. It's not an inconvenience. It's not a joke anymore. It's a necessity. So please, please, when Senate Bill 166 comes before you, ban this dangerous process in the state of Florida. Thank you.
Representative Goodson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. That bill was in before my committee, and that bill did not allow fracking. That bill was strictly for policy if, in the future, we went to fracking. Are you aware of that or not?
I had seen that, but I think what you need to do is just ban it. If that's the case, just absolutely ban it. I think what you guys were looking at was having that trade secrets language out, and then also, well, maybe 1 or 2%, we don't tell you what it is. No equivocations, just so absolutely ban it.
So as far as setting up policy on any kind of thing like that, okay, you're just banning it.
Do not. I mean, you have places like Texas, you have Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, you have towns in West Virginia that are right now experiencing high levels of carcinogens in the water. We don't want that. We can all agree as Democrats or Republicans that we don't want that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr.
Any other questions?
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.